Hey legends, welcome back to the podcast, your audio passport to the weird, the wild, and totally unexplainable. I'm Sunny Joe, your captain on today's journey, and trust me, you're going to want to keep your seatbelt fastened for this one, because today we're heading all the way to Colorado, to the Denver International Airport, better known to conspiracy lovers as the world's most suspicious airport. What's going on there? Well, how much time do you have? Because this place is next level bizarre. We are talking creepy art, secret bunkers, Masonic plaques, runways shaped like SWAT stickers, and a giant demon horse that murdered its own sculptor. Yep, this is not your average baggage claim tale. So, Dia opened up in 1995. Years later, massively over budget and built way outside the Denver city center, even though there was already a perfectly good airport in town. Right off the bat, people like, why? Why did they build this? The official story, the old Stapleton airport was too small, but the conspiracy crowd says, they think that the delays and the insane budget, which was over $4.8 billion, were because the government was secretly building underground bunkers or military bases or alien holding cells, you name it. Even former airport workers have claimed that there are levels that go underground that were built and then sealed off. Why? No one seems to know till this day. Alright, let's talk about the aerial views for anyone that's out there. As you know, you can go on Google Maps and view anything with the technology that we've got these days. So have a look after you hear this episode. And if you look at Denver's runway from above, they've laid out into a shape that looks suspiciously similar to the SWAT sticker. The airport says it's an efficient layout to handle wind patterns from all directions. But if you're deep into your conspiracy land, it's a symbolism, baby. That's theorists say it hints at Nazi connections or an elite New World Order agenda. I mean, it's probably just a bad coincidence, but would it kill them to just redesign it? Just saying. Inside the airport, there's a stone marker with the Freemason symbol, a compass, a square, along with a reference to a New World Order Commission. Problem? That the organization doesn't actually exist. There's also a time capsule buried beneath it that's not to be opened until the year of 2094. And what's inside it? Nobody knows, but conspiracy theorists, they've got guesses, and it's not just old coins and Time magazines. They say it's alien technology. Others think it's a message from the global elite. Personally, I'm hoping it's just a massive stash of chocolate and VHS copy of The Matrix. Love that film. Okay, now, let's get more into this. Inside the terminal, there used to be these massive murals by the artist Leo Tenguma. One shows gas mask soldiers with guns, kids crying, and cities in ruins. Another has children from all nations gathered around the dead jaguar and a rainbow-colored corpse. The artist said it was about peace overcoming war and environmental destruction. But it's unsettling, right? Especially when you're half awake in a terminal at 6 a.m. trying to look for a bloody coffee. And of course, it's the fueled theories as these warnings about the future, messages from secret societies, or just a bad interior decorating. Oh yes, and let's talk about Denver Airport. We can't talk about Denver Airport without mentioning the terrifying 32-foot tall blue horse statue with glowing red eyes that greets you as you drive in. Locals call him Blucifer. Fun fact, / nightmare fuel, the artist Luis Jimenez actually died after a piece of the sculpture fell on him during construction. Now if that's not cursed energy, I don't know what that is. That's so sad, that's fucked up. To some, Blucifer is just an aggressive piece of Western art, but others say it represents the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You know, just a friendly airport greeter. Here's the thing, the airport itself leans into the rumors. They've even installed tongue-in-cheek posters about reptilian shapeshifters working behind the scenes and secret Illuminati meetings in Concourse C. Is this just brilliant marketing or a classic case of hiding the truth in plain sight? Either way, Denver International Airport has managed to turn baggage claim into a full-blown thriller, whether it's just a weird airport with a wild art or real-life Bond villain base in disguise. It's up to you. So there you have it. Secret tunnels, spooky murals, lizard people, and a time capsule no one can touch for almost 70 years. Honestly, the most normal thing about this airport might be the overpriced coffee. If you've ever been to Dia and seen something odd or spotted a reptilian in pilot's uniform, please message me and we need to talk. Make sure to subscribe, drop a 5-star review if your luggage ever made it to the right carousel, and tune in next week where we are digging into bizarre mystery. Until then, keep your third eye open and your trades table upright. Thank you for listening to True Tall Tales. Check it out about Denver Airport. It's all over YouTube. You can look into it. My friend Dan told me about it as he's been to the airport. And when he told me about this, I'm like, why has there been no docu-series about this on like Netflix or something? Like, they're keeping this really hidden. Like, I've got friends that are conspiracy theories and they don't even know about this. So this one's been really hidden, and this is like real shit. Everything I mentioned, and like, how is all that stuff at an airport? It's weird, right? But I just want to know more. Anyway, speak to you soon. If you know more information about this, reach out to me. Have a lovely week. Do something nice for someone and just make someone smile. My name is Sunny Boy. You're listening to True Tall Tales. Peace out.